First, I'm gonna start this video by saying thank you for like getting past that 100 subscriber milestone. Really appreciate y'all. Really, it's all been done through streaming for the most part and a couple YouTube videos, but I just want to say I really appreciate it. To a lot of people, 100 subscribers might not be anything, but for me, it's a lot because before YouTube, I was on Twitch for like 2.5 years, and I only got to like 350 followers on Twitch. So getting to like a third of that within a couple months, that means a lot. So I just want to take the time to say thank you. So really what I'm gonna be talking about is just what's going on next and what's gonna happen for the future of this channel. So I think I should just start with gaming because that's kind of what this channel is for. So with gaming, this goes back to about, I'd say about 2 years ago. A lot of my friends know, but whenever I went home one summer from college, instead of just usually like hopping on the game and talking with my friends over the summer, I kind of just went dark, and like nobody knew what was going on with me. It's like they knew I was okay and in good health, but I kind of just never joined Discord and like kind of just was to myself for like a month. And during that month, it was just a lot of research, just a lot of finding, not really finding myself, but just figuring it out what I wanted to do, just consuming information, doing different things. But there's one thing that stands out, and I was watching a lot of Joe Rogan, and one thing he said was what a lot of people do or should do is find one thing and just really get good at it, and from there you'll kind of figure out what you want to do with your life. Whether that be the one thing you figure out, it might be something else, and it might be that one thing you picked. So you'll never know until you try it. So there was two things I decided to look into. At the time I was doing jiu-jitsu, I tried it out, and I just came back like before school ended. I came back from like an esports tournament for 2K. That tournament was very important to me because I figured out like, whoa, I could really do this. It might be 2K, a game I haven't played in a long time, but you know, it's still a game nonetheless. So that means I could do it in other things. Like it's not as far-fetched as somebody would think. So that gave me a lot of motivation to actually go for it. And with jiu-jitsu, it was just like, I like it. I like UFC. So I actually went out and tried it. So those were the two things I started on. Over time, I just was able to play the game more. Because going to jiu-jitsu costs a decent amount of money, and I was a broke boy, so I had to kind of work with it. But now I'm here because of gaming and because of that one thing. So back to the original statement, my goal with gaming is to master it. Now, the way I see it, when you look at the masters of gaming, they're usually professional players. So my goal in gaming is to be at professional skill level. Now, does it mean I'll go pro? Probably. If I get a professional skill level, then it's like, of course. But I'm always accepting of the fact that it might not happen. But you never know until you try. So I'm putting forth the best effort day in and day out, whether it be something big, whether it be something small. But that's kind of like the direction I'm going with my gaming career. So besides that, I think when it comes to the games I play, Apex was the game that I played the most before I came to that decision. And I was just like, yeah, this is probably just the best out of all the games I looked at, whether it be Valorant, Rainbow, what other games was I playing? Valorant, Rainbow, Apex. It's like League. Apex was just it's the only game that I had the most hours in. I think around that time I had like 700 to 800 hours. Probably, yeah, I probably had like, yeah, like 800 hours, I say. So with that being said, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna become a pro. I didn't expect to do it overnight. I knew it was gonna be a big challenge, but I still like started on it anyway. Starting out, I didn't really do a lot. I just played the game, but it got to the point where I started hitting plateaus and this and that, you know, just not getting better on certain days. I'd go through like droughts of like a week to a month where I wasn't improving. So I had to like fix myself. I had to decide that there's an issue and I need to fix it. So I just tried to find out ways to improve. And I found out that gaming is like a very, very mental thing. A lot of it is mental. So I started working on myself, trying trying to become better each and every day. I think that right there has helped me in life completely. I say that to say, find you one thing and keep going at it. It don't have to be gaming. It can be anything. You could be riding a bike, become a master at riding a bike. You could probably profit from that. So I don't know. That's my little tidbit. Um, try not to get off track. Really, it's supposed to be like a thank you video or just a video to everybody who follows me. On that video of what Joe Rogan said, so I'm gonna just play real quick. Very important video to me.
The desire to get better.
Yeah, that's for everybody. Just find a thing.
Everything.
And if you find a thing, well, like particularly martial arts, because you get belts and ranks, and then you can see how you're doing with opponents, especially jiu-jitsu. I like that one the most because you're not getting hit. You know,
Yeah.
I think there's so many people that, especially if you go to a bad gym, in the early days, people are going to tune you up.
Yeah.
They're going to beat you up.
Yep. Yeah.
You could get some
And
real
that-
damage from
yeah,
that.
that would discourage a lot of people.
Yeah, but if you could just find a thing and work hard at that thing, you'll realize through that thing that you can get good at anything
Yeah.
with
And
time and effort.
don't have and it don't have. I mean, you pick the thing.
Yeah, pick the thing.
You
pick the
pick the
thing.
thing,
Whatever the
man.
thing calls to you. Whatever calls to you.
Yep, the desire to change, to not, to change those circumstances, whatever they might be.
Yeah.
As long as you have to have that desire, the will to change those circumstances.
Yeah.
That's your start right there, man. No matter how bleak it may seem, but if you have the will, the desire to change it, there's your starting point.
I still want to be a pro at Apex. That's like a dream. That's like the ultimate goal as far as like, it's not really a short term goal, but it's like, it's below the overarching goal of mastering gaming is being a pro at a game. So I am going to do that to the best of my ability. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I believe it's gonna happen. You know, this is one of those things you kind of have to pass to improve yourself. You have to give yourself an impossible challenge, just so you could, you know, actually hit that goal. Or you have to do your very best to hit that goal. Like you can't. I was about to say a bad word. You can't half-ass it. I'm gonna just say it anyway. You can't half-ass trying to do a goal that's extremely hard to do because you just won't hit that goal. So I think that's been helping out a lot because I have to change a lot of things I do to actually hit that goal. It takes commitment, it takes dedication, it takes passion, it takes discipline. Heavy on the discipline. It takes consistency. So it's just a lot of things that I have to work on outside of the game. A lot of things that I've improved on doesn't even matter towards Apex, but more so in life. And that's one of the biggest improvements I've seen in my life is through gaming, and not necessarily from the game, but from actually like doing things outside of the game that kind of correlates. So I really appreciate this opportunity to do this, and I need to take it more seriously than I do now. But yeah, that's kind of as far as what I'm doing. What's next after Apex, I don't know. We just gonna see where that takes us. But aim training, Apex, that's what I'm doing. The videos that are gonna come out on this channel are gonna be mainly around that. You might catch like an Overwatch video every now and then, but I'm gonna be playing FPS games on this channel. I might make other channels where I do playthroughs of other story-based games or things like that. I got some ideas cooking, but for right now, this gaming channel, I need to make sure I get videos out. So this is the start of a video that drops consistently. So this is the start of consistent videos dropping. A problem I had is that I would try to be like, oh, I need to make a video a week. But then when I drop the video, I'd be like, I don't know if I really like that, you know, or I'd be pressed to actually make a video, and then if I missed it, it's like, oh, it's like, I don't know. As part of me is not holding myself accountable, but also I feel like saying I need to drop a video a week kind of messed me up too. I don't know the exact phrase or term for that, but if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. So what I'm gonna do going forward is I'm gonna keep in mind I need to drop videos consistently and as much as possible, but I'm not gonna hold myself to like a one video a week deadline. I'm gonna try to produce a quality video and go from there. Try to do it a lot. So expect to see better videos over time. I don't really have too much else to say. Just know I'm dropping Apex videos. I'm still becoming pro. Thank you for subscribing. I love you all. If you only watch the YouTube videos, you probably haven't seen the YouTube video in God knows how long. But I do be streaming consistently. I stream almost every day. It might be sometimes where I don't stream, but I stream almost every day. Probably at bad times. So if you don't catch me, this is a video for y'all. Just because I stream at bad times, I apologize. The people who do stream a lot, look, I clean. My bed's clean. You know what I'm saying? So like, we making progress. But yeah, just making this video to say I appreciate y'all. More to come, more improvements are to come going forward. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Take it easy. I don't know how to end this video. Oh yeah, look at this cool thing my friend made me. Bye. Currently it's like almost 6 in the morning. Yeah, my sleep schedule scuffed, but it's getting fixed. It's currently the 31st. Apex drops later today. I plan on taking a nap after I finish making this video and then getting on Apex until I go to work later that day. So be ready to expect that this video is going to be out before I get on Apex. So